So let's go into it. Hello, welcome everyone on YouTube to another episode of this Dunland campaign. By the way, I'm taking advantage. Hang on a second. Taking advantage of my sneeze. No, basically taking advantage of my vacations, my holidays, to breeze up through the campaign. So apologies in advance if you guys have any advice for me that I won't follow immediately. Basically, I think I structured it perfectly in the beginning. You know, I'm gonna try to gather up everything from Endorsed, avoid direct confrontation with Rohan. If I'm lucky, even Rohan might even might even be destroyed by Isengard or something like that, or be severely hampered in the end, you know? So for now, it's just an end turn. I'm trying to make sure that I keep building up, and whenever I try to record some stuff, recruit some stuff, sorry, I check the record button there. So whenever I'm up to recruit some units, I'll send them to the forge, so I still have plenty of room for that as well. Right now I'm just trying to see if I can make a very quick ending to this war with the Endorsed. You know, as far as I can see, everything seems to be okay. New mission, send an embassy to the ends. Oh, perfect. I'm right there, so I'll be able to do that and get the... No, that's the cancel offer. I want the map to give you my map information for some money. I don't know if you have even 300. It seems like they're bankrupt. Yeah, they are. Okay, so that's okay. I'm going to see if I can talk with someone there. Mission success, that's perfect. Good relations with Imladris. Oh, and Rohan has good relations with them, so that's kind of cool. Dunland. Okay, let's see which one is the best place to build something. Probably here with a market, or even for the middleman culture. So let's go with Grove. I might gain some extra money. Let me see. I do have some diplomats. Oh, there we go. Let's speak with the Valesman, shall we? I can get trade rights and probably some money out of them. They do have some meager income, so maybe they will give me some money. That's cool. That's cool. So that's perfect. I'm going to see if I can speak with the dwarves. They might be around here. And I also wanted to speak with remnants of Angmar and stuff. For now, everything seems to be okay. Oh yeah, I got some stuff that I can build. Grain exchange here. That's cool. I wonder if I should build something different, like this, you know, the public health bonus. Everything there seems to be okay. Birig has nothing to build, and Dunland has some stuff, but not really stuff that will provide me a lot of money. So I should just go, I guess, with this and with that. I think it's overall the best idea there. Okay, so I can totally see that the Endorsed is sending some troops. I'm just gonna fight this small battle and hopefully there's nothing there. Yeah, there we go. He even sallied out from Alkfoot with all that strength. Yeah, that whole military force is nothing to worry about. Oh yeah, I should get some bandits. These guys are good for sieging up places. And also for arrow fodder, you know, and anything that you want them to do to, you know, so that you don't lose your own units, you know. These guys are very cheap as well, so that's cool. It's kind of what you usually want from mercenaries, you know, expendable units or very powerful units to do a specific role, you know. I hate when mercenaries are kind of generic, like, for instance, these Dunlanding warbands, they're quite generic as a mercenary unit. It's not like, let's give the example of the Dorwenian ones, you know. They were much better. Let's group up. Do you have flaming ammunition on? No, you don't. Shift 1. Let's go here. Pretty sure that I want these guys in loose formation ahead. These guys are also javelin units, but they're much better, so I'm gonna keep them in reserve. Then I'll have these guys on the back there. You guys are not going to see battle for now. And I want the cavalry there. They're mostly to pursue. Okay, so I do have some units here and there. Let me just move everyone forward. Now let's see if I can move these guys here or something. Let's see. Probably I can do so. I'm gonna save my champions actually, not that I think of it. These guys, I should save them up for future battles as much as I can. That cavalry unit is going well. Yeah, I think I can do all of this with just the archer units. Pretty much, you know, to save up some of my forces. Can they hit? I hope they can hit as soon as they arrive there. Okay, this guy, I gotta move them here because they're gonna be in trouble. Yeah, I think I should move these guys here. And the archers are not gonna be able to hit, so it's kinda okay. Can still do this. Let's deploy all units properly. Yeah, I know that they're gonna go for the high ground. That's usually how they behave. Let's put these guys here then. Wow, they're gonna go all the way up till the higher ground. I know that they have some hunter guildsmen there. Oh, forgot that I was on time 6, so that kinda makes it a little bit worse. Because their archers are taking my units. These are hunter guildsmen. They can still cause some damage. But let's see if I can force the battle. I mean, if I can cause many casualties on these fort spearmen, they might just attack me. And they're medium infantry. You know, these guys don't have a lot of armor, so they should die even though it's bad weather and stuff. I mean, there's basically nothing there that I can't charge with the Dunlanding horsemen, but I don't want to lose the Dunlanding horsemen. I don't mind losing these units, though, you know, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to send these guys here. And these guys, I'm going to send them there, so they can avoid a little bit of the shield. Actually, they are now moving in. Okay, so no. Let's move in here. Let's move them here. Come on. There we go. And these guys, let's move them right behind the archers. There we go. Can halt these guys. Come on. I hate when they're like this, because this means that the whole unit is not going to fire. Now, a little bit of a bad thing, you know, they don't overreact there. At least a couple of shots from the huntsmen are going to do the trick, but I mean, I wish the whole unit was firing, though. That's good. They got a lot of shots off on those Fort Axemen, and these guys are now routing, so that's cool. Okay, I can certainly send these guys in. Bandits can go versus the outlaws, or actually versus the Fort Axemen and stuff. Yeah, hopefully everything is going to be okay. Yeah. Pretty sure I should just stop the fire. And I don't know, I may get the general with this. I don't know if that's the general unit. But I'll probably get these guys very fast. Yeah, they're not very good at melee, so might just kill them off. Alright. Bandits, I told you to attack those outlaws. Come on. Yeah, they're gonna cause some damage there. Even though these are outlaws, I mean, it's not like they're very powerful units anyways. So I gotta move through. Hopefully, yeah, now they're gonna run. The whole army is gonna run. Didn't lose that many horsemen, it's kinda cool. Now the outlaws are... Yeah, there we go. Let's continue the battle. And let's try to pursue those other guys. Where are you? Let's see if I can catch them up. It's kind of bad I won't be able to reach them. Yeah, but at least I got these Fort Axemen. The whole army might be destroyed with this. I mean... Yeah. These horsemen are not that good chasing units, but they're still effective. Is there someone here? I can totally see that. Yeah, there's a hunter guildsman. That's fine. You know, as long as it's not more than that. Yeah. So I did lose some of these horsemen. You know, 7. They didn't heal up, but it's quite nice. It's still effective. You know, since I don't have a lot of good cavalry, it's kind of necessary, you know, that I save it up a little bit, at least for these situations. You know, I'm gonna need a lot of cavalry if I want to fight on against Bree. Actually, most of their units are very weak, but they have a lot of archers. You know, execute. Can I even attack these guys? I can't. They might attack me. I'll just... Oh, they actually withdrawn there? That's kind of cool. Baratvin, they might send some troops, but for now I'm doing great. Oh! Horsemen! We were speaking of you. Yeah. There you go. I do have the very high tax rate in... You know, it's kind of bad there.
Your orders. Yes, my lord.
But... You know, it's gonna change as soon as I capture a couple of places from them, and I already have a decent army to fight this. So you know, Grey Heavens of Linden, that's okay. As long as the clans don't do anything special, I'm fine. And of course, as long as Bree doesn't arrive here, you know, for now it seems like they are not. So, but I should have some more places there to watch. I mean, let me see. Wasn't there? Yeah, there's a Galadrim castle. I built the... Oh, built that. Well, I'm gonna wait to see if I can get something else. You know, because I'm not getting a lot of money. Let's see if I can get some more money out of these guys. There's a Mountain Orc army. There's a Mountain Orc army. Let's see if I can go there. I already moved these guys. Yeah, I did. Oh, hang on a second. This spy. Oh, they retreated into Alkfoot, it seems. Okay, that's cool. Let me see over there. Yeah, it seems like he's merging every single unit here. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this fort. I'm building the ram because I want to take it. And let's see if that draws all of his force here so that I can finish it out. You know, I think I have good units to do so. And I'll also, you know, I don't know if I have any buildings that I can do. I could have the Lanatana here. Dunland, it can't. How about the Neard? You can't build a ladder worker there. Okay, that's okay. I can save up some money. You know, I can save up some money. I could get some Dunland warriors or champions. Kind of prefer the champions because, you know, melee attack 7. Total defense 10. It's kind of like the same. These guys don't have bonuses versus armored, so it's kind of like the same, you know, for an extra 20 of upkeep on a javelin unit. So I kind of prefer the Dunland champions over to the Dunland warriors, you know. So let's end the turn. Gonna have some troubles there with the upkeep, and then I'll move them to a fort, and that's it. So long as I can have everyone in forts, I'm pretty confident that everything is okay, and I'll still have a considerable force to gather up in case some threat shows up. I don't know if Northern Dunedin would like to expand or something like that. So always keep recruiting some units. That's the good thing about Dunland and these factions who have forts. You can always recruit units and just station them on forts for a free upkeep. So exactly like that. Let me move this guy here. This guy can go over there. There you go. And now have the free upkeep there. Isengard is at war with the Dunlandings. That's nice. And I built some buildings, and I can't do anything like that because I have no money. They want me to take Alkfoot for 1,500, so that's exactly what I want to do. Exactly what I want to do. Let me see if there's any threats here. Kinda have to keep that. Yeah, I don't have a lot of money. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this place, take it, take this army, take it, and then start sieging Alkfoot. they might even sally out, which would be the perfect reaction. So yeah, let's assault this. It doesn't have a lot of forces there, and it's probably just gonna be killed with my archers. Yeah, that's just archer stuff. So again, just send the huntsmen in. You know, that's the javelin unit or the skirmishers. They are the perfect ones for that, because they're gonna get less casualties from archers, less casualties from everything else, even on chargers, and they'll still do some damage because of the javelins. You know, so these units are perfect to do that. I really don't like to have these guys on loose formation. For some reason I think they're less manageable, even on these circumstances. So yeah. Okay, this guy, I'm gonna put him there. I can put these guys here, can put these guys here. You're probably listening some police going on. I don't know what they want. Maybe that's you know, in the background you may hear it. There's an ambulance doing lots of noise. Okay, let's see if my archers can move in and start doing damage. Yeah, so far it doesn't seem like they're gonna cause a lot of damage. There's no archer units there. Like, there's literally like one, if I'm not mistaken, one hunter guildsman. I can see the fire from him. Yeah, he missed. He's a poor archer. Okay, some of them are shooting properly, the others are not, but that's okay. Just the bandits can do this. I mean, if the archer kills anyone, I'm gonna be so surprised. I mean, I'm gonna follow his arrow. No, he missed. That's the arrow. Well, he has to hit sometime. I mean, we don't have a Robin Hood here. He barely missed, actually. So many men and he manages to miss. And actually he's dead, right? I think so. Let's put this on ×6. I just don't want to lose anything. If this fort had any towers, that would be dangerous for me. Yeah, but for now, everything's okay. Yeah, the guy died, actually. That's so sad. He missed 4 shots and then he died. Man, this is a good fort. Everyone has its own quarters. Well, this guy has it rough during the winter, but okay. Alright, so just let the arrows shoot everyone. This outlaw is still alive. That's probably the general unit. The captain unit always has some extra hit points. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna put these guys like this.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
Yeah, now you can hurl those javelins, so these guys are gonna cause damage. There we go. Yeah, there we go. 3. Yeah, they killed them all. Now, huge volley on that guy and they miss. Okay, they kill it. And now they're gonna do the same thing for this outlaw. Okay, once more. And they killed him. That's cool.
This is a clear victory.
So I'm not excited about the accuracy of these guys. They're not really that cool. It's also a nice test. So, you know, in battles I'll always have to put them in a position where they're to maximize their casualties, to maximize their actions. You know, like putting them on the flanks or on the back of the enemy. You know, just for that. Man, I love this new cooler. 30 degrees less than the temperatures that I was reaching. Okay, so I will be stationed there for some time just to get less upkeep, but I'll still like to fight against this captain. So I'm gonna kill them. Yeah, you can see that he immediately raised a little bit there. And let's fight it out. Actually, it didn't say that. What do I have here is just some archers and stuff, but I mean, I can do the same thing. 3 small battles. It's the beginning. That's what happens, you know. Man, I think I have my microphone way too high. I forgot about this. I was talking with a friend of mine. Now I'm hearing it. Oh my god, now that I'm hearing it, sorry about that. Let me start deployment. Yeah, I have the microphone boost. My god, sorry about that, guys. Is it better now? You guys must have been hearing this. I'll have to double check the video. You guys must be hearing this really high. Sorry about that. I was now hearing the... Man! I'm gonna have to review the video. I don't know if I can continue with that video, but hopefully I won't have to. If anything, I'll apologize on it. Man, I completely forgot. I was talking to a friend of mine, and you know, usually when it's in the middle of the night, I'm not very fond of doing a lot of noise because of, you know, my wife and stuff. Come on, put yourself in loose formation. There you go. So sorry about that if I was way too loud on the microphone. Well, you might even prefer it, guys. In that case, sorry if I changed it. I'll see the difference and see what is best, actually. Man, that was annoying. I now realize why I was hearing myself so clearly, you know. Okay, so they probably will move over there, which means that I'll have this as kind of like a cover. I don't want flaming ammunition. Yeah, usually I have my archers behind my units of infantry, but I'd like to note that it's kind of harder to get the infantry units than the archer units, you know, both in terms of replenishment. I mean, it's one of the things a lot of people have talked to me, and you always have to say, like, okay, you don't want losses on your archers. That's true, but you barely get any of them, even by doing this, even by placing them ahead. I only place them behind the spearmen if there's a lot of cavalry on the enemy side, of course. So, since they don't have any cavalry, there's no problem at all having the archers in front. Additionally, that will cause them to have a little bit of losses, or some losses here and there, a couple of men. And you can fully replenish archer units on all of your armies very easily because you barely lose any of them, you know? Since you usually want the units that you can replenish the fastest to die. And the units that you can't replenish to die very slowly. You know, that's always the trick, you know, because when you consider that, oh yeah, I can put all my armored units ahead, that's pretty cool, you know, I can have the units with shield ahead, that's nice, that's decent, but still, you know, you're then gonna have to replace those guys, and sometimes they take like 14 turns to replace, you know, like I don't want to lose Dunland champions because they take too long. Dunland warbands, I really want to lose them on the fights that I need to, you know. This isn't one of those. So they have some hunter guildsmen, and they're shooting flaming ammunition, which is perfect. It causes less damage. You know, they don't cause a lot of casualties when they do this because the flaming ammunition takes quite a while to fire. So you know, it's quite better to do like this. Now there's some Fort Spearmen. It's the only unit against the cavalry units that he has. Now he's moving some other units, but it's okay. I'm gonna move these guys forward because I kind of want them to rush me, and my archers, I want them to shoot decently. You know, instead of shooting like this, I want them to shoot above my heads, or the heads of my troops. That'll cause more accuracy. So I'm losing a couple of these huntsmen. Let me see if I can move them forward. And my archers, they're not actually in the best position, so I'm gonna move them, as well as this infantry unit. There we go. So these guys are ready. If he starts moving in, these guys will send a couple of volleys in, you know. Which is nice. Let's put this in ×2. Let's stop the movement. Once you see that most of your units are in place, you can stop the movement to kind of force them into a good place so that they can attack, you know. So now we're fighting Archer versus Archer, but I'm hitting lots of their units. So, you know, this is gonna be steady right now. Now my Huntsman can hit, so that's gonna be cool. Yep. Can pretty much send these guys over to the Hunter's Guildsman already. Yeah, there we go. Can pretty much send everyone there. And you see, I am going to lose a couple of these Dunlanding Huntsmen, but that's exactly what they are here, you know, to cause this mass blob of units to attack them that won't cause too much damage because they're spreading out. You know. Okay, so I did got the Fort Archers, and maybe I'm gonna get those Hunters Guildsmen. That's nice. They were preparing to run away, so that will take them quite some losses.
The enemy army flees the field.
Okay.
Pursue and run them down.
So I did got a lot of losses there, but this is mostly enemies routing battle. I don't need to chase those Fort Spearmen. I don't think they're gonna be surviving, and I should just chase these guys. These outlaws, that's the biggest unit that they have. Those guys are like 5 or so. So if the whole army collapses, that's cool. Yeah, there we go. Now I think I can actually chase those guys and get it. Yeah, they killed everything there. So as long as I get a couple of them, it's cool. Yeah, they won't come back. Is there anyone there? Yes, it seems like it. Oh, they're very spread out. That's the biggest problem. Yeah, since they were in loose formation, it's always annoying because they split up and you never split up your units. Like your horsemen barely split up. So yeah. And they always chase like the guy who would have the banner, by the way. That's how it works.
This is a clear
Good.
victory.
So, as I said, sorry about the voice. I'm actually gonna check it on the stream, so you might hear it. So I'm gonna end up this episode, and I'm gonna check the voice to see if it was too loud. You know, there was a time where I used it, but the biggest problem was mostly on the recording. It gets completely different. It gets really loud. So hopefully it isn't. So yeah, let's see. Execute that. Let's move into the fort.
Such is the fate of
Yeah, there we go.
all who oppose us. An order.
So yeah, let's end up this episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.